Hey guys, it's Tia. Welcome to the video. Hope you're all doing very well. So today we're talking about Etsy fees, which is something that a lot of people get pretty confused about for good reason, I think, because Etsy doesn't exactly list them in a very helpful way on their website, do they? So that's what we're going to be trying to do today, is to break them down in the context of a sale, so you can see how the fees work with an example. So I thought the easiest way to do this was just to take a screen cap of one of my most recent sales, and I've chosen this one because it's the first sale I made after a deposit, so the balance starts at 0, so it's just easier to see. And yeah, so let's go through it. If you want to follow along, you can go to your Etsy dashboard, your shop manager, and go to finances, payment account. And then you'll be able to see, what that list looks like, that long list of transactions of money going in and out of your account. So let's have a look at this. Let me move my face to a more appropriate place. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is the date, the type of fee or transaction happening. I've blurred out the customer information, obviously, and any other identifying information, and then any amounts that the customer pays goes in this column. The fees and the taxes are here. The net, which is the amount the customer pays minus the fees and taxes, and then your total balance, so how much money in total is in your account. Okay, so first we have to identify what one sale is, because it's just a very long list of jumbled up numbers. So the first thing that you're going to be charged is a listing fee, and the last thing you'll be charged is the transaction fee, or the VAT on the transaction fee in this case. So that's how you identify one sale, is this big chunk here. All right, so, and another thing about VAT is VAT will be charged if you're not registered as a VAT paying company in the UK or whatever country you're in. So VAT is the tax that's levied on goods and services in the UK and various other countries. It's 20% as of now. So the important thing to understand here is that the VAT is charged to you. Obviously, it's charged from your account, but it has nothing to do with the customer. Okay, so it's when the customer buys from you. Every time you're using Etsy as a service. So it's like when you pay for your phone bill, or you pay VAT on, groceries or something. It's the same kind of idea. So you're using Etsy as a service, and that's why you're paying this VAT. Okay, so it's not the customer paying, but it's you. So if you're like the rest of us, or most of us, I reckon, you won't be earning more than 80k per year on Etsy in revenue, so you'll have to pay VAT, and if you are over that, then I would recommend you register for VAT, but anything under that, and that's just unnecessary accounting that you're going to have to do. So that's all about VAT. Now let's go through all the fees from the bottom. So let's start with the listing fee and the VAT that goes with that. So this listing fee is something that you've got to pay when you list something on Etsy, as you already know. It's 20 cents or 14p in the UK, so it's a bit confusing because we're working in pounds here. Just be aware of that. So this is the listing fee, and every time you make a sale, it's going to charge you that 20 cents again. Okay, I know it seems a bit unnecessary. It's called the auto renew sold fee, but it's just how it is. And then there's VAT that goes along with that. So the auto renew sold fees are listings automatically repost a listing if it's purchased from your shop, saving you the time of manually reposting products. Like, come on, like. Anyway, if you set up a listing to auto renew and it's purchased, you'll be charged the standard 20% listing fee here. Okay. And then VAT is just 20% of that. So in total, you'll be charged 1.2 times 20 cents. Now, the next thing is the payment processing fee. So these are a set rate plus a percent of the total sale price of the item. Okay, so this rate and percent vary by country. In the UK, it's 4% of your listing price plus 20p. I think that's 28 cents as of now. So this rate and percent vary by country. The fees are taken from the item's total sale price, including postage fees and any applicable sales tax. Payment processing fees are charged on each transaction that uses Etsy payments. These processing fees appear in your payment account, deducted prior to deposit, in addition to transaction fees, which we'll talk about later. So these are fees that you have to pay for processing on Etsy. And if you have delivery, which I don't, I just have free delivery here, but if you've included delivery, then this will be the same for your delivery. Okay, so you can't avoid the delivery fee just by having free delivery, unfortunately, like you could on eBay a while ago. It's all counted in, so whether you have delivery or not, whatever price you have, it should end up as the same price. I've just chosen to keep it simple and not have free shipping. So that's the payment processing fee and the associated VAT that goes along with that. Now you'll notice something interesting. So here, this is the amount that the customer pays. Okay, so $11.45, and the payment processing fee is 4% plus 20p, which is 0.66. But $11.45 minus 0.66 is not exactly 8.88, is it? So why is this net 8.88? Where's the extra money gone? Well, so what this number actually is here is a combination of two numbers, and one of them you don't see. So this is the price that you decide. So if you remember when you were uploading your listing, so that's the price I decided, $13.50. Which is approximately £9.70. Okay, so what, if you haven't noticed already, what Etsy will do when you list that product is they'll add on extra tax, and this is just tax for selling on their website. So this is 20% or a fifth as well. So this is not VAT, this is just Etsy tax. Okay, and you can find how much tax is paid on your receipt or in the email that they send you. So, oh, and another thing, when they send you the email, the price that you'll see, so it's like, yay, congratulations, you've made a sale. The price you see is this, okay, but this is not the amount that goes in your bank account. You've got fees and you've also got this tax here. Anyway, so this number is made of £9.70 and £1.90. So it's those two numbers, and once you minus, essentially the amount here should be £9.70, because the VAT is like, it's an indirect tax, which means that it's levied to the business, but the customer doesn't pay it, the business pays it. So obviously the business has to transfer that extra cost onto the customer. So the number here should essentially be £9.70, because the tax here, it doesn't go to Etsy and it doesn't go to you, it goes to the government. So that's what this number is. And then £9.70 minus 0.66 should be around 8.88. I mean, was the conversions are always different for the currency conversions. So you might be missing a few pennies, cents here or there, but it's around 8.88 if you do the maths. Okay, so that's where that missing extra money has gone. It's gone to taxes. Inevitable, I'm afraid. Okay, so now the regulatory operating fee. This is something that they introduced on the 1st of July actually this year, which is pretty recent. And this is just to cover the extra cost of selling goods, digital goods really. So as of July 1st, 2021, sellers in certain countries, so you've got to check for your country. In the UK, it's 0.25%, which is really not that much. Certain countries are charged a small regulatory operating fee in addition to the current selling cost. So this fee is a percentage applied to the item price and postage cost, including gift wrap, personalization costs, if applicable, and will vary based on seller location. Costs of doing business in many countries have recently increased. Due to new digital services tax, regulatory operating fee will help ensure we're able to continue to offer our services to sellers in this area. So, yeah, it's sad, but oh well. So that's the operating fee, and you might get charged tax on this because it's such a small amount here. It's only like 2p. I don't think we'll get charged tax on 2p, but if it's more, then you may get charged VAT on that. So transaction fees, this is another one of the main fees. So that is it here. And transaction fees are the fees that Etsy collects when a customer makes a purchase from your shop. Unlike listing fees, transaction fees are only collected on listing that sell. Transaction fee basics, Etsy collects 5% of the total item cost, gift wrap, of your designated listing currency. The fee amount posts to your payment account, delivery, transaction fees. Yeah, so this is what I was saying about payment processing fees as well. If you have a delivery, then they're going to charge you on that as well. So it's of the total price. You can't just, make like 90% of your price delivery in order to get away from the fees. They'll charge you on everything, right? So it's the same amount for delivery. So it's just 5% of your total. Right, and then this VAT as well is charged on your transaction fee, so that's 20% of your transaction fee. Now, to calculate the total fees that we're going to have to pay, I know this seems like a lot of maths and it's meant to be simplified, but you can skip this if you want to. It's not essential, it's just to better understand all the fees. So if we call our price that we set, so this is the thing that we can control, right? So remember, this is not what the customer pays, we still have that Etsy tax, but this is what we can control. So if we call that X, then we've got the auto renew, so that's 20 cents or 24 cents with VAT, and then the payment processing fee, so you need to check for your country. In the UK it's 4%, so we're going to do 0.04x our price plus 0.28. So it's 20 cents plus 4%, so 20p plus 4%, so that's 28 cents. And then if we have VAT, then we need to do, the total cost is 1.2 times this number, so that works out to be this, right, with VAT. And then for the regulatory operating fee, again, you need to check with your country, but that's going to be 0.25% in the UK, which is 0.0025 times your price that you've decided on, and then the transaction fee as well, so that's 5%, and with VAT that's going to be 1.2 times 5%, which is 0.06x with VAT. So for me, I'm a UK citizen, I'm not VAT registered, so we're going to be looking at the VAT prices here. So that's 0.24 plus 0.048x plus 0.34 plus 0.0025x plus 0.06x, which equals this thing here. So if we put x in here, that's approximately $2.50, and if we do $13.50, so that's the price that I set, remember, minus 2.07, that equals 11.43. That should work out to around £8, I think. If you do that with some online calculator, if you just Google it, it should be around £8. And how much money did I get in my account? Around £8. So yeah, maths is magic. So that's the formula that I would need to calculate my fees, and that's how what I would use to price my products as well, right? So this is going to be different for you based on your country and whether you're VAT registered. So other fees include the Etsy ads and the off-site fees. Off-site ad feeds, these are annoying. They can rip into your profit quite a lot. But I think that's a topic for another video. And then we've got subscription fees. So if you're an Etsy seller in good standing, then you can join their sort of like elite little group of Etsy sellers where you pay, I think it's like $10 per month, possibly. I've got to check that, but yeah, it's some amount per month to have other fees reduced and have some other seller benefits, so you can look into that. And then Pattern is their sort of like website creation tool that you've got to pay a fee as well for. So these are just other fees which are not essential, but the ones that I've explained are the essential fees. So these are the fees that you've got to pay for selling on Etsy. So yeah, hopefully that was useful. I'll link all the pages for the fees so you can check them for your country down in the description. And hopefully that was useful. Hopefully that cleared everything up. I know it's confusing because they just literally say like payment processing, regulatory transaction. They don't say anything else, but there's a lot of hidden fees involved, as you can see here. So hopefully you'll be able to work out your own equation and then price your products for that. I might do a separate video for how to price your products, because I think there's more to that than just this, but hopefully that's all clear for now. So thank you so much for watching, and subscribe, like the video, comment. Heard it helps the algorithm or something like that, so would be much appreciated. And follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. If you've got any questions, you can DM me or ask in the comments and I will try and get to you. So that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next video.